Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo.
I can take care of him.
You mentioned a smug...
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer.
What's he sell? Weapons? Drugs?
High-priced weapons, yeah, you should talk to him. His place is over near the subway. You have...
Do something, man. Hey! Hey!
Your mistake. That's right.
Did you see that?
Yes,
It was uncalled for.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based...
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Next manhole I see, I'm going underground, and I'm not coming up.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
What do you want?
Why the boob?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street.
A lab? In the sewers?
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 20...
Too expensive.
buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, Cape Cod. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Guess I have to do something.
You work here, you must know the area.
Not exactly.
Where's that?
A few blocks south, not a bad.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though...
Sounds like a good...
Something to drink. Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
Sure.
What'll it...
Beer.
There you... You would never forgive yourself if...
I know.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load...
You mean that guy smuggler across the street?
Already know him, huh?
What's that?
Area 50.
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't... What do you have?
You can have this beer.
That one's warm.
What'll it be?
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires. Big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Know anything that's worth the price?
This old bird's had enough. Hell,
What kind of chopper?
You're with UNET.
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA...
The tap's out. Only bottle.
Never mind.
You think that's funny? You're just kidding around, right? I don't understand. What are you doing? That's against protocol, Agent. You think that's funny? We'll take it from here.